Hi fam, welcome back to our channel, Design on the Dollar. I'm your host Ida, and today we are doing another fall DIY. And this fall DIY is for our tablescape as well. It is our fall napkin rings. Now guys, I've seen these napkin rings in Pier 1 and ZGallerie, and they cost a heck of a lot of money. I did buy some Pier 1 tape napkin rings, but I fell in love with the idea of making these for us. So if you want to see how I use majority Dollar Tree items to make these gorgeous blinged out napkin rings, then just continue to watch. Now guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're new here, and that notification bell as well, so you'll never miss an upload. And guys, for this DIY, you're going to need some of these small Dollar Tree pumpkins that have the little clips on it. They didn't have any of the cream color ones, so I had to get the darker ones. You're going to need some paint of your choice. I am using white, well, an off-white and a bronzy color. I'm going to use some 24 karat gold flake glitter, some Mod Podge. I'm going to use some little crystal granules I got off of Amazon as well. And I'm going to use, well, I was going to use this fingernail polish glitter, but I didn't end up using it. You're going to need a paintbrush. You're going to need, well, I didn't even use these gems as well. I was going to use the gems, but they were gorgeous without the gems. And have some napkin rings. I mean, not napkin rings, but curtain rings, shower curtain rings from Dollar Tree as well. And I didn't use that German glass glitter. So guys, let's get right into this DIY. So the first thing I did was I took those little clip pumpkins, and I didn't use that brush either. But I took the little clip pumpkins and I placed them all on the edge of a box. I did 8 of them, and I wanted to have easy access to them and a way for them to dry without touching anything and getting messed up. So once I had all 8 of them on, I took the off-white paint and I went over and painted them. I gave them 2 coats. And I just put the paint right on top of the pumpkins. I initially started that way because it was just easier to do it that way than to put it in a paint wheel. And then I also eventually started taking them off one by one so I can paint them and then put it back on. I just held them by the little clip-on piece. And 2 coats does very well with this, guys. I even did the stem on it as well. So guys, once all of the pumpkins were painted, like I said, I went back over again with a second coat, and I did more of a pouncing method than a drag method because I did not want to take the paint off that I had already put on them. So this is the second coat I'm going around to put on. Now, as you can see, I have the paint wheel out and I'm dipping the paint in the paint wheel for the second coat. So once all of those are done and they are dry, I went back and I took some Mod Podge And no, I did the paint. I'm sorry. I took the bronze color paint and I painted the stem, and I also put like little streaks of it throughout the pumpkin just to give it some depth. And I think that those little stripes things made all the difference with. And I didn't have no pattern or anything. Each one of them is unique in its own manner. So I did that to all of them. You see, guys, as you can see, I'm not doing anything major when I put the bronzy color on top of the pumpkin. I'm just dragging it and putting it wherever the paintbrush ends up at or touches. So now that all of them have their bronze color on it, I'm going back in now with the Mod Podge, and I'm putting a coat of Mod Podge all over the pumpkin. And while the Mod Podge is still wet, I am taking some of the 24 karat gold glitter flakes and some of the little beads, like yellow beads that I have down there that's going to give it that little sparkle, and I'm putting it all over the pumpkin like that, and then I'm going to set it off to the side to dry. Now guys, right now what you're seeing is not doing these pumpkins justice. Now I would truly believe that if you would go in the ZGallerie or Pier Imports or even the I'm talking about Home Depot, at home or TJ Maxx or somewhere like that, you're going to pay probably anywhere from $5 to maybe $8 per napkin ring, because you know Pier 1 and ZGalleries can be very high. Now you may not pay that much in the other stores, but I know if this was in the ZGallerie or Pier Imports, you would pay a pretty penny for each one of them. So I did all of them, and then I came back and once they were all dry, I twist the clip-on piece out of the bottom of the pumpkin. And then I sat the pumpkin down and I took one of the shower curtain rings and I put some E6000 in the little spot right where it snaps in, and then I snapped it into that area. And then I placed some more E6000 on the top, as well as a little bit of hot glue right in the center so it can give it an immediate hold. And I placed it on the pumpkin, and some of them I turned them upside down, and I made sure that they were centered and made sure that it was standing straight up and down, because I wanted these to be really nice. And I love the fact that the ring is clear. You can put jute twine around it if you want. You could have painted, but I like the idea of it being clear and really not really taken away from the napkin that's going to be placed in there. And like I said, guys, you will see what it looks like completely when we have our tablescape. You know, that's what we do. We make our DIYs for our tablescape, and then you see it put all together on the tablescape. I have, let's see, one or two more DIYs, and then we're going to have our tablescape put up. It's going to be probably in the next week or so that I'm going to do it. And I just did all 8 of them like this. And guys, I mean, these are gorgeous. I outdone myself with these, guys. And I didn't even have to put any Mod Podge on the top of them because I didn't want to take away from what they look like without the Mod Podge. So, but you can seal yours in if you want, and you may could even use hairspray. Hairspray might not take away, because sometimes Mod Podge takes away the sparkle of your piece, and I did not want any of the sparkle to be taken away from these napkin rings. So guys, pretty much that is it. I'm going to show you a picture of all of them together, and like I said, it's an easy DIY to do, but it is going to offer a big statement on our tablescape. So guys, don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, like, and share. And until next time, guys, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you to the moon and back again.